Come back once we are done. So hi and welcome to my channel, Daily Market Views. Hope you had a good weekend and you're ready for next week planning. So for tomorrow and for next week, today we're planning to talk about these tickers, like starting from ES futures, and many people have requested me to include Nasdaq futures, so I've done that. Triple Q, DKNG, Amazon, CRM, Disney, Facebook, Google, Palantir, Firm, Tesla, Shop, Roku, Netflix, Square. Plus, there are also a couple of earnings happening this week. So we'll talk about their setups and see what they can do, like in terms of direction. And if you still have any questions for me, I'll be doing a Q&A session once this YouTube live is done. You can go to my Twitter and get the link there, and then we can connect over there. And you can still watch the recording if you have missed something on my channel. All right. Again, as I've said all the times, when you are executing a trade or when you're thinking about a trade, make sure you have a trading plan which defines your risk appetite, which defines your profit target. And then you need to check your checklist that, yes, this setup is based on your checklist, and then take a trade out of it. Do not follow somebody because they have put a trade. If you want to take a Q, definitely take a Q, but go back and check, because if you're going to lose, it will be your money. Nobody is going to be there to recover that money for you. All right. So think more before executing. All right, let's start our planning today. So futures, ES futures, first thing first. ES futures, Friday, as soon as it went below 4447, bang on, it came to 4407 now. Triple fold was a big support. Once it broke, it's now taking the support of 447. And this is a long-term break of this channel. Only like couple of days in the past, it has went down and stayed below, but eventually it bounced. So even now, I am expecting that bounce. Now, 4385 will be a very, very good entry point if you really want to be long. 447, I would say it's still a good entry point, but if you get an opportunity, do not miss on 4385. All right, that is really, really great support area. You might see a good amount of buying in this area. 447 is still all right, but it's 61.8% of the last move. So I prefer to have a long position from here. If it breaks 4385, short is the trade. I'm not recommending short at this time because we have already lost about 5% from 4549. And if we come around 4385, that's about 4.5%, which is a reasonable correction. So we should see some bounce. Plus, we have a Fed meeting there and everybody is anticipating a tapering. But you have to consider the last couple of weeks of job numbers. They're not coming. The unemployment numbers are getting higher. So that may put some strain on Fed tapering plan. They will still go and do it, but instead of going with maybe 20 billion, they might come down to 15 billion, which will cheer the market up. And you need to understand they're still pumping about 100 million, even if they do the tapering. So there's still fresh money which is coming into the market. So market is going to go up from here again. It's just a matter of clarity. Okay, so I am now positive. I'll be a buyer at around 4407 and will prefer to have a stop loss around 4385, looking for 444. And if we are able to manage and crack above 444, we are looking at all-time highs again. All right, so let me update. Now I am not negative. I'm finally positive here. Buy near 4407. Stop loss will be 4385. Target will be 4444. and next target will be 4474. So this is my view for, and right here, if we go below, sell below 4385, only below 835, and then we can see 4347 and 4316. Stop loss will be 4407. Like all these were important numbers when it was going up. They gave good support. So if it is going down, they may not give you good support. They will act as a good resistances. So that's my view on ES futures. Nasdaq. Nasdaq, if you see, it is holding up on that 34 EMA. Last time it came here, it bounced. Prior to that, it made a morning star and it moved up. It might do the same thing here. Okay, but I will be positive on it only about 1536. 15366. And once it does that, target will be 15430 and 15606. So I am neutral to bullish by above 15366. Stop loss will be 15225. Target will be 15430. 15600. I do not want to recommend a negative trade on Nasdaq. I'm neutral to bullish on Nasdaq. Triple Q. Triple Q on Friday finally broke 374.50, tested the 34 EMA to the point perfectly. Now I am similar to what I have said in futures. I will be a buyer in QQQ above 374 with a stop loss of 372.71. I'm still not selling it, but I am buyer because I've done the selling 374, 57, 372, 7. Target will be first target will be 376.95. Next will be 380.37. Okay, so I am neutral to bullish. I am not short. DKNG. And let me just check if I have any questions on futures. Nothing. And guys, if you have any questions, put your questions over here so that I can check and answer. DKNG is really, really bullish. I am looking forward for a breakout in DKNG. So you may see that afterwards it's looking down, but DKNG, I believe it's going to break out above 61, 68. So DKNG, I am bullish. And buy above 61, 68. Look for a target of 64.35. Please do not post me questions on Zoom because I am recording and that's I have conveyed multiple times. Next should be, let's target 64.35 as of now. And 60 should be stop loss. See, I again said multiple times, I do not want to repeat. It creates trouble to record the session. It's better if you can put these questions in the YouTube channel and I can respond there. You're still here, like still 11 people are here, even after repeatedly saying this. But if you're not mature enough to handle it, I can't do anything. Amazon. Amazon again held it to the point. You see, on Amazon 3463, it closed on the edge 3463. It needs to break out of 3495, 3496. If it does, we might see a very good breakout. Right now, if you see, I make a channel, it's dang, 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 it will connect here. And from here, you will see it's coming in there. Somewhere here, maybe 3656 or above 3543, it can break out to all-time highs. So wait for it. Buy only above 3463 and stop loss is 3427 is a safer stop loss. I want to convert this into neutral 3427. Or even in the last few sessions, let me just check, because Amazon even went down, but still made higher highs and higher lows. So I would say 3440 is a very good stop loss. Target are safe. CRM is an excellent setup. After an excellent earning, it came down, filled that gap, tested the 34 EMA, made the morning star, and now it is ready to move. It can, once it breaks 260, 270, it can go to 266. So I'm bullish with a stop loss of 215 and 43. So stop loss is pretty small. It has moved up. Let's take 259 and buy near 260 area. Look for 263 and 266. This is good on Amazon. Disney. Disney was looking very good, and it is kind of consolidating in a range, and now it can move up pretty strongly once it reaches and holds above. Like it's kind of holding 183.33, and even on the weekly charts, if you see, it's an inside week. So breakout above 187 can be really, really good for Disney. And if market has to move up, Disney will move up this time. So I am bullish on Disney with a stop loss of 183. $188 and $193. I'm bullish on Disney as well. This should be great. No. Facebook almost tested my target on the lower end 365. Let's see where it is going now. It's coming to its support. So till the moment, it's again, if Nasdaq has to bounce, Facebook has to bounce as well. So 364, 365, if market has to bounce, 365.19 will be a good long position by only about 369, 519. Stop loss will be 360 and targets will be 373 and 381. I will not even go there. 370, that was 378.50. 378.50 was very good. resistance zone for Facebook. So let's see if it breaches there. Google also came down almost to the levels we discussed. Google, I'm not positive. Google, even on the like daily charts, is losing momentum. It's making evening star. It's right there. So Google can be shorted again if it comes around 28.51. So I'll be a seller in Google. Target is still 2791. It has not tested its target. Like with Google, I'm also not positive on Apple. And stop loss here would be 2865. So once it comes around this range, stop loss is very small. So if you get an opportunity, do that. Palantir breakout is working. So I'm positive anytime it comes. Yes, 28 Palantir, 28, 29. It's a good zone to enter. 28 is something which I would prefer, not here. It's breaking out of a long-term pattern, you see, and the long-term confirmation. And if you see, it's kind of making an inverted head and shoulders or a cup and handle, which we already discussed. This is a cup and handle. It's breaking out. So anytime it comes around 28, that will be an excellent buying opportunity. But if you want to buy around 29 or 28.70, 28 should be your stop loss. I'm just changing this here. A firm held the levels pretty nicely on Friday. 114.75 was our stop loss. It kind of held 114 there. So I'm still on the same track. Buy above 118.72 and then buy above 118.72 now. And stop loss will be this. Once it breaks out, targets are 121 and 125. Be mindful that this is a buy only above 180, not before that. Tesla, I was neutral, but now I'm bullish because it kind of closed around the expected levels. So Tesla can bounce, and once it comes out of this range, 765, 779, and 845. I'm expecting a big move on Tesla. That's why I'm not positive on Google and Apple. Stop loss will be 752 because it held that level by about 765. Shop kind of managed to held on Friday. So I am expecting a positive move on Shop. It made a bullish engulfing. It was a inside day and then a bullish engulfing. So I am now, because it's not going down. If it has to go down, it's not, should I not consolidate, making higher highs. So I am positive here, looking for 1434. Stop loss is pretty clear, 1466. $15.34, $15.34. It might move above than that, but it should be buy. About 14.90. Roku, I'm still positive because Roku on that day was making higher highs and close towards the high of the day. So right now it made that morning star. You see right there. From all the way 490 came down, did the job. Now the green. Now what we need is a big green, and that big green could be 354 to 365. And that confirmation can come if we break above 332. So now either you are long or now break above 332 can lead it to a very big move. Stop loss will be 316. Target will be 344 and 354. So I'm still positive on Roku. Netflix is my stock. I'm very bullish on Netflix. After a high of 615, it came back, tested this 577, and now bouncing from there. I'm expecting a move towards 595 and 600, and break of 600 can take the rally up. So I'm pretty much bullish. So first thing I'm looking for Netflix is this target, and then 614. Square, another one. Square is trying its best to break out, and about 256.98 it will confirm. Stop loss will be 255.70, 57. So break above 257 and stop loss will be 255.57. So you need to let it break out this level. Otherwise, it may lose that charm and may not work out. But about 257, stop loss is this, and target is 260, 63 and 274. I'm moving the targets 263 and 274. So these are the main tickers which I'm planning for tomorrow. Then I'm also including a couple of year earning setups, and we can talk about where they are heading. So FedEx, like earning, usually I try to avoid earnings because for me, I have never seen a good outcome in earnings. Only sometimes this is making a bullish turn, because from all the way 319 it has come down, and it is an oversold category right now. Its head and shoulder was also complete. So let me make some Fibonacci here and see what are the best levels for it to come. So 253, which was the low of, let me just correct the numbers. Here the high was 319.90. See, in case you are not getting what you are looking for, activate the drawing and make sure you put in the right numbers, because those numbers are really, really helpful. It's 254.05. And that's it. Yeah. So here I'm expecting a bounce at this time, and confirmation was even here. It had inverted head and shoulder last time. So I'll be a buyer with a stop loss of 254. A confirmation will come with a break above 257. And if it does that, first target will be 260 and 268. So my ER bias is bullish. This is ER bias. Bullish. 255 in the good entry area. 254. Target will be 260, 268. Again, these are total ER plays. They can go in any direction. So be careful while you're trading. Adobe have not traded in some time, but Adobe is it has seen a very good move. Back to back, back to back, back to back. Let me extend that trend in it. It is going down below the long-term trend line. So I'm not as bullish as I should be, but below 651, it can come down to 641. So I'm kind of neutral on Adobe, but it has done remarkably good almost every earnings. But I'm looking for a break below 650, 661 should be my stop loss. I'm looking for 640 and somewhere around 620 area, 620, 625 area. So I'm neutral to negative. I would like to short this around 655 or 650 to 650 area. Stop loss is 661. Target is 640 at 625. That's my view on Adobe. Nike ran substantially higher last time. So this time I'm kind of avoiding Nike because it has a huge gap to fill. Any meaningful miss, it's right now making an evening star right there, but it's not at the top of the trend. It's already lost about 20% from here or 15%. So I am going to give it one more day. So I'm not recommending any setup in Nike as of now. Let's see how it opens Monday morning. All right, so now I'm just stopping the recording on YouTube. You all can connect me on Zoom, and we can do Q&A from there. Thank you for watching my video. And if you have any questions, let me know. So there's no question as of now. So I expect if you guys are coming to join me on Zoom, we can discuss anything if you have. All right. So I'm just stopping the live stream. Once again,